Hey guys, we thought we would switch things up and do our Real Housewives of Orange County recap for episode 3 here on YouTube instead of on Patreon. But we do have a new Patreon out now that includes a cooking with Kelly and your bone broth that you're sipping on.
Oh man, this bone broth is so good. I actually added salt. You're not supposed to add salt.
Oh, why?
I have a friend that's a guru on making bone broth. She's started all these companies, and I chat GPT'd this recipe, but hers, she gave me one day, it was a chicken one, and then she gave me a curry one last night. And I'm like, how in the heck did you make this? So she's gonna do a cooking with Kelly. I asked her, I'm like, can you please, this is like, bone broth is like, has so many health benefits that people don't really understand. It helps with gut health, which is your whole system on running. It has nutrients, it has minerals, it helps with your hair, it helps with your skin. It is so important.
Yeah.
And I always thought, oh, well, it's just chicken broth. I just can get it at the store. Oh, no. This is like a whole deal.
Well, putting it together, making it, is a very involved process, and we're going to walk you through the whole thing on our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. Also, we go in depth on the reaction to the TikTok that we put out, reenacting the Denise Richards, Aaron Pfeiffer's scene from Beverly Hills, and all of the negative attention and just a lot of background on what happened, what we did, and some answers to many questions and many criticisms. That's on this week's Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. But we're here to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County, episode 3. Your initial thoughts?
I thought this one was better than the first two. I guess it's always hard at first to get like everybody acclimated and get the story really going. I think there wouldn't be a story if it wasn't for Katie.
There wouldn't be a show if it wasn't for Katie.
There wouldn't be a show if it wasn't for Katie. It sounds like everybody is turning on Katie. That's how they are. That's, it's conquer, divide, leave one person out. I feel sorry for Katie. I really do. I think I think they're all hypocrites, all of them. I can't.
But let me just interject real quick. Do you think the criticism is fair? Because it does seem like she hasn't been fully honest with them. And they keep catching her in what they're calling lies. And she keeps saying, I'm sorry to all of them.
Well, she should just do exactly what Shannon does. I filmed you for the show. They were never friends. Like, they put these women together that are not true friends. And you develop a friendship over time. Gina and Emily are friends because they've been on that show for so long, But none of them came in together as friends. Even Gina and Emily didn't even know each other. They made a pact to always stick together, and it won. I mean, it served them well.
Well, Shannon, you were very upset because she's being a hypocrite, complaining about being recorded when she recorded you and she recorded your good friend Vicky.
She recorded me while we were at Malarkey's on June 17th. I showed you guys that little thing. I saw her recording me. And she recorded Vicky and Mike having an argument. You don't do that. She says it's illegal. She did that without, and then she's like, oh, I did it for the show on Andy Cohen. They must have given her that.
Well, I want to play that.
They must have given her the question beforehand.
She actually got called out on Watch What Happens Live this week. Here's that.
By Wives wants to know, how is Katie pure evil for filming you when you and Heather filmed Kelly's breakdown in season 11? Wow, where was that?
Okay, well,
Ireland?
Okay, well, in Ireland, and that might be a topic later on this season, in Ireland, we were told...
You were filming at producer camp for the show, right?
If anything happens, pull out your iPhone so that we can capture it all.
That's what
we're doing our job.
So she told someone else, Katie, that it was illegal. You can't do that. It's against the law. Even though she broke the law herself then multiple times.
Right.
Which is...
Wait, I just want to also preface, people are like, oh, you sound like you're bitter. You sound like you're jealous. You sound like you're, why are you doing this? Let it go. Listen, I can do whatever I want to do. All right? Let me just start there. If I want to cover this and I want to make money at it, that's my business. Don't tell me what I can do and what I should do and what I want to do. I'm going to do me and you do you, okay? So let's just start there, right?
Also, you were on that show for 5 seasons. You are obviously an icon because you still have close to 1 million followers on social media. You still get hundreds of thousands of clicks on stuff that you do on social media. And they're still talking about you. There were multiple times. In fact, we got this note from Happy Me, who said, Kelly, you were mentioned on Watch What Happens Live last night several times. Shannon being asked how it was different when you taped Kelly in Ireland. And then in a game they were playing, who was Shannon yelling at? Your name came up like 3 different times. So they keep bringing you up.
I'm irrelevant. I was an icon. Okay, they
You
only
are.
fired me because of COVID. Okay, I didn't fall in line into their guidelines, just like their community guidelines. I didn't fall in line to what their narrative was. I didn't follow it. I got fired for it. Okay, is it fair? No. If you know what, I like doing this now because you know what, they fired me under false pretenses. I did my job on that reality show. They might have not have liked my politics, and they fired me for it. But I keep getting brought up even every which way.
That's the thing. People say, move on. Why don't you move on? Well,
Why can't they
if
move on?
Bravo moved on and never mentioned her, I'm sure there'd be less incentive. But of course, she has the right to respond when they talk about her on the show, and they use old clips of her on the show almost every week. And then they bring her up on Watch What Happens Live, and she's part of the conversation because you were such a big part of that show for so long.
Can we just talk about how like Heather Dubrow, she's got a plastic surgeon for her husband, and she's like this all the time.
I don't know if you can fix that.
You know what? You can. She should get this BLUMENE FACE
Oh yeah,
PRO.
you love
You know
that
what this thing pushes you up. This is what Heather Dubrow needs. You just go up like this, and it's like a workout gym for your
because
face.
it tightens your face.
Look at it, tightens your face. Look, I'm just going to show you real quick how this works and how you can get it. Look, it helps with your jowls.
Yep.
It helps with pushing your product into your face.
Double chin.
Your wrinkles. This thing's a miracle. I just want to show you. I'm going to sweep this on my face, like.
You can do
One
that
more
one
time.
side.
Just this one side. I'm going to show you how this is what Heather Dubrow needs.
Well, that
So she
comes
doesn't
with a money-back guarantee. If you don't see results from the BLUMENE Face Pro 2, you get your money back. There's no risk.
I just push it back like this. But look, this side is lifted versus this side. Look.
Well,
So Heather Dubrow, get your BLUMENE Face Pro. You can get a discount.
oh yeah,
right now.
it's $200 off for the first 100 people. I think it's actually $201 off because it's normally $300, and I think it's $99. You just go to the website. It's on the screen and also in our show description. But
This tightens and it depuffs. So if you wake up in the morning and you have an event to go to, it helps with depuffing your face. And
you also get a free ebook about natural facelifting secrets. You get the $200 off, and it does sell out every time we talk about it.
it does.
But more than anything else,
And everyone loves it. You should read all
They
the
do.
testimonials.
yeah, everyone loves this thing, and you do get a money-back guarantee. But the thing about Kelly is, and this is the real deal. She doesn't talk about stuff she doesn't use or doesn't like. That's it. So this is a product she actually uses often, and she loves, or we wouldn't be talking about it.
Okay, I got a fly in here.
Oh,
And
I
I just
see.
bought this stem thing. I want to see if it works.
Oh yeah, I wonder if that's the best place for that thing.
Let's put it right here.
But it has to be plugged in. That's the only thing. It has to be
It
plugged
has to
in.
be plugged in.
Yeah. I don't know if that I can get.
Should I get an extension cord?
Yeah. I mean, that's gonna look
Well,
bad.
isn't this?
No, it does not battery. It has to be plugged in. I'm 90% sure.
What the heck?
We're not promoting that product, by the way. Not yet.
Oh, there it goes.
if it
Maybe you
works.
should put some food in there.
Well, there's a sticky pad.
Well, all I know
inside.
is that this helps my resting bitch face.
You don't have one. Thank God. I know somebody who does. It's not you. Speaking of
say it.
which, this
Okay, are we
week's
going to talk about the
right here.
Housewives?
Heather says she likes her life in the hills.
Okay, yes.
What
So,
hills?
What hills?
Beverly Hills?
She's renting a place at the Balboa Bay Club here in Newport Beach. What hills? We're not in the Hollywood Hills.
Uh-huh.
She's not in Laguna Hills.
Oh.
What hills is she talking about? She doesn't live in the hills. Why would they even put her on here, on OC? She doesn't represent OC. OC is predominantly Republican. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hence, Jen, her son's going away to the Marines, serving
Yeah.
for our country. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
Good job, young man. But then co-signing a loan for his brother at UCLA?
Yeah, at USC.
USC, which is like 80 grand a year.
It's
And
more than that.
The dad
He put
had the
75,000.
brother also co-sign the loan?
And he's 18. Where's the mom? I know we paid for all of Jolie's tuition last year.
But why would the dad have the 18-year-old brother who's going into the Marine Corps commit to paying his brother's college loan if he can't? Like, you're going to put that on an 18-year-old kid?
Yeah.
That just seems over the top. Katie says she's on an apology tour. And what I thought was a really critical scene, because it does look like she's not fully honest on a number of occasions. Shannon talks to Heather and Jen, they meet at some bar, about Katie recording Shannon. And Heather says Alexis played it for her.
Yeah.
And Jen had said she only played it for her husband. He was the only one to hear it. But then, how did Alexis get it?
Well, we have to ask Alexis. Alexis.
Are you asking her right now?
Alexis isn't like me anymore, but
Oh.
I could ask Alexis. I mean, I could.
Oh yeah, I met them, her and John, and she was very standoffish because she was mad at us for talking about that.
Well, Alexis could tell it. Alexis needs to fess up and say, "Hey, did this happen?" And you know what I would have said? If I showed her and I showed Alexis your meltdowns, because you were being ridiculous. Yeah, I did do it. That's what Katie needs to say. Katie doesn't need to say, you know what? If I can show anybody whatever I want to show. We're on a show here.
Yeah.
And you know what? You recorded everybody. Game on. You know, game on. I'm playing your fucking tune.
Tamara calls Jen a dimwit early on, and then she has this whole sit down with Heather.
Why is Tamara calling Jen a dimwit? Why is Jen a dimwit?
I don't know, but
Tamara's a dimwit.
I thought Tamara was in therapy, and then she's sitting there with Heather, and Heather's like, "It's so great that you're working on yourself." Where's the evidence that she's any different than she's ever been? And she's calling this other woman a dimwit, and she screamed in the last episode at the top of her lungs in a crowded restaurant.
Right.
It's like, you're obviously not
Listen,
all good now.
Tamara is scared of Heather Dubrow. They're all scared of Heather Dubrow. You know why? Heather Dubrow is sucking on 31 flavors or 32 flavors teat. Okay, they're in cahoots because Dubrow is on Botched, and that's like the top thing right there, and they don't want to piss off Terry Dubrow, so they're in cahoots. Okay, and everybody on that cast knows damn good and well she's either paying Evolution or she's got some kind of in there because she doesn't live here. Okay, and they're all scared of her because she's got editorial control, if you will, over this. Okay, she never ever looks bad. They're so far up Heather Dubrow's ass, they're scared of her. So we'll have that there.
The story was they were bringing Heather back, and she said, "I won't come back if Kelly's still on the show," and that was a big reason why they cut you loose. That was the story at the time. I don't know if it's true,
I'm sure it is.
but she throws a birthday party for herself. That was the final couple scenes in this week's episode.
And somebody wrote, I wrote this to you. Read it.
Well, I can't because my phone is.
Okay,
well, actually,
it's right here. It's right here. This is the funniest.
From Callie for Dreaming. I would like to know why the Dubrows used the former TBN studios for a birthday party currently owned by Manny Koshbin. You mean no restaurant this season? Are they cutting corners? This is a joke. Looks like a set, not a party.
I thought that was hilarious.
You recognize the facility when they showed
Yes,
it.
and they're tearing that down, and they're going to be building housing there.
I didn't
It's
mind.
right across the street from South Coast Plaza. And wait, let's talk about. Oh yeah, you have it right here.
Well, can I just say I didn't mind that they used that room. I thought it was a pretty cool space, and I could understand why they didn't want to have it in a restaurant because
They don't have a home here to have a party. They don't have a home here.
Yeah, but if you do it in a space like that, you have total control. You don't have pedestrians or civilians in there mixed in with it. Because then they had that scene when they were in a restaurant and they're screaming in there, and people are like, "That was one of your favorite
It feels
parts."
so good. My face feels so tight.
Oh, that's awesome.
On this red one, it feels so good.
They
go to Tavern. They go
Tavern and Bowl.
They go Tavern to Bowl. Mm-hmm. Tavern Bowl is right by our house here in Costa Mesa.
Yeah.
We go quite often. They live all the way out in Rancho Santa Margarita. They live at 1 hour away from where they went bowling. Everything that they show is not even close to where Tamara lives.
Well, just like with Mozambique and Laguna Beach.
Oh my God.
That's nowhere near them.
That's nowhere near them.
Yeah.
Nowhere near. It's so bizarre to me.
Well, they're showing off a lot of very picturesque places in
That they
OC.
don't even live near. They're going to go bowling an hour away. They don't even live close to Triangle
The
Square.
thing that I caught when they go to check in at the bowling alley, they try to make it look so normal, right? Like, oh, here, party of 6. Okay, let me see if you're on the list, whatever. Meanwhile, they have a camera crew over their shoulder. Like, who are you kidding? This isn't normal. You don't walk in with a camera crew and say, yeah, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I have a party of 6 to bowl. They know exactly who you are. This is, fake reality.
It's a TV show, Rick. It's a TV show.
I know, but I don't know.
It's a TV show.
Okay, fine. I get it.
It's not real.
So Gina, so Shannon brings the third dude from her Love Hotel reality show on a date. She's had 3 of them on the show already.
Like she's got so much game.
And this guy, Gina grills him. That was one of the scenes. She's just grilling him with question after question.
And they were the dumbest questions. The girl's not funny. Like she's not at all. And she's always like this. I got my outfit at the Gap. and it's just she's so annoying. I just can't. She bugs me so bad.
Do you think that they worked that out with producers ahead of time?
I don't know who bugs me more, her or Heather.
Do you think they worked it out with producers ahead of time where she was going to pepper the guy with questions and they thought that would be funny?
I don't know. She does nothing. She adds no value added to that show. Nothing. There's no value added to that chick. I don't like the way she dresses. I don't like her hair. I don't think she's funny. I don't think she's got pretty teeth. I don't think she has. She's got a dud of a husband. I don't like. Her house sucks. I don't like anything about Gina. Nothing.
Interesting.
I mean, even Heather, I could say some of her outfits are really cute. She looks cute in some of her outfits. At least I can say that. She's got money. But other than that, she's not funny. She looks like she's a bitch all the time.
Yeah. And she's the boss. She's always wagging her finger at people and telling them this is how it's going to be. Mm-hmm. At the party, which looked like a good time. I'm not going to lie. It looked like a good party. No? You didn't think? With good food?
There was nobody in there. It was just the cast. It was like Shannon's 70s party all over again.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I can't yell. Go ahead. Gretchen says that she broke Slade's penis. And I was watching his face. He was like, oh,
he didn't want that out there, I don't think. Like, he didn't like
That
that
he's
she-
got a deformed penis.
Well, she said that she broke it, and he had to get some. I mean, she got very detailed on his junk and what had to
And
happen.
she
after.
said that some part goes like this, like, or it doesn't get hard, and it's like a hook.
God,
That's what she said. I swear.
I felt so bad for this guy that she brought it up, and that now is out there. And I don't know if it was out there before, but if that happened to
That he has a
me,
deformed penis.
I wouldn't want the world to know if that happened to me and I had some issue down there. Like, I just felt like that was an overstep, and that was just too much information.
I thought it was funny.
I
I
bet he
loved
doesn't
it.
think it's funny.
I love that Gretchen went there.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met her.
You never met Gretchen?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
But there was a lot of, where's Tamara? And she doesn't show up until the very end. They tease that she comes with somebody, not Eddie. But then there was a lot of...
Because Eddie hates this stuff. He doesn't
Oh.
want to get involved in the minutia of this Housewives stuff. He's like, I'm out. I wonder if she gets in trouble for not having Eddie there.
I don't know, maybe. Because they wanted me to be there with you.
Yeah,
Because it's like, well, we need the whole package.
right.
But the whole thing was, there was a lot of drama with Katie and Shannon being on opposite sides of the room because they're fighting, and Shannon's mad at Katie for videoing her and lying about it. And eventually, Katie goes over and talks to Shannon, and it's this huge fight. And it just gets bigger and bigger, and Shannon gets so mad, and at the end she's like, we're done. We're done.
Same thing she does every year. She can never just sit down and have a conversation. She's right. You're wrong. I'm out.
Very
It's the
indignant.
same. It's the same. So it's one trick pony.
Uh-huh.
Same thing, different time. Like, it's the same thing.
Well, she said
It's boring.
she said she will never speak to Katie again. How can
She
you
said
be on
that
a
to me too. She said that too.
She did?
I will never talk to that woman ever again.
Well, I know that's not true.
Everyone says that, oh, I thought you were friends with Shannon. I'm not friends with Shannon anymore. I'm friendly with Shannon. I don't talk on the phone with her. I think she's fake. You know, she didn't have my back on a couple of things. No, I mean, I'm friendly with her. I'm okay with her. I can be in the same room. I don't talk to her. Why would I want to talk to her? I can't.
Well, we'll be back with a recap of episode 4. Most likely it'll be back on our Patreon. So if you're enjoying this, we hope you'll join Patreon and get more content like this, plus our weekly interviews with newsmakers and really interesting people, former housewives and people from Kelly's world and my world, and cooking segments and home improvement segments, DIY, all that stuff. It's all on our Patreon, and it's all commercial free. And it's usually over an hour every week. So if you're enjoying this, you should join us over there.
Yes, please.
Have a wonderful weekend, and hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll be back with another smash on Monday.
All right, love you guys. Take care.